Sevdaliza got cancelled in Armenia, all because of a single clip. Now, whether it was deserved or not, let us try to think this through. Sevdaliza at this point is the mainstream Iranian artist in Europe, who was known for his trendy song named Alibi, or as many might know it as the infinite aura BMW Mercedes swag song named Rosa que linda eres or whatever. В общем, she was set to perform in Yerevan as it was reserved for the Coca-Cola Fest, but as we know, her performance got cancelled anyway. What you do to get Sevdaliza is you basically get Lil Nas X and turn him into a woman. So the main reason that Sevdaliza got cancelled because of her clip is that she performs, let's say, freaky dances. В общем, to put it simply, her last song, Messiah, is the sole reason why she got cancelled. So, Sevdaliza is an Iranian Dutch artist, born as Sevda Alizadeh in Iran. She's of Azeri, Russian, and Persian descent. She eventually moved to the Netherlands with her family and played in the Dutch basketball team before she became a singer. Since asem, or in March of 2014, she released her single, Sirens of the Caspian, which eventually became a hit for some sort. And after several songs from 2014 onwards, she started to blow the shit out of Instagram and TikTok, specifically with her songs Ride or Die and Alibi. Now, Ride or Die is its own separate thing. It's the same aura farming song that many creators use to like showcase cars, good flashy Mercedes, BMW cars. And if you don't know it, Mercedes rocks, change my mind. Anyway, so that song also is like fresh swag, infinite aura, and whatnot. This is really Jogir. So let us unpack what the media has been roaring in Armenia recently. It is very rare that you see internet trolls and actual people who don't like it eventually team up and, you know, because wherever you went, which post you clicked, you would see the comments, some actually declaring the cancellation and some not, actually trying to explain why she should not perform in Armenia. В общем, for all Sevdaliza fans around Armenia, this would be a shock, obviously, because, you know, their favorite artist is coming to perform in Armenia, but eventually she got cancelled, and you would see a lot of uproar there too. But hey, axpers. We got J-Lo in Armenia and other fancy people, but not Sevdaliza. Kinda ironic if you ask me, but it is what it is again. Qyasar, there are too many trolls scattered around the Armenian internet. Whether in a political feed or in an event feed, you would always find some trolls designed for that sphere. There are also people that, you know, they genuinely do not like her performance because of, you know, her recent video and whatnot. I mean, it's completely valid too, because there's always going to be haters and there's always going to be those who support you. And eventually you would see news on the TV or on your computer, let's say through media pages, that scandalous singer Sevdaliza would not perform in Armenia, period. But let's just think this through. Does she deserve this hate whatsoever? She's just another artist in the game, if you ask me. But here's the thing I will say, and it's not religious at all, it's just common sense. Mockery of religious symbols is not tolerated by any means. Because try doing the same to Islam or any other religion, and suddenly you would be framed as an Islamophobic, a xenophobic, or, you know, sirun axper, sirun. Now I say that we must create this balanced environment, whether it's in art or in any other form of media, to ensure that anything and any message is spread and heard as it should be. Otherwise, you'd create an unbalanced environment where one group will be persecuted too much while others would be just Lrvac there whatsoever. But you know, it's kind of rare that even those troll farms side with those that, you know, do not like the entire performance of hers. I'm sure it was 50-50 before, but with those troll farms you would have an overwhelming majority just, you know, canceling an entire, you know, performance of an artist. I mean, before her, Snoop Dogg's concert was also cancelled, and apparently the opposition media tried to diss him too. Long story short, her cancellation story started with this one Facebook page named Sartazan Paikar, which is an opposition-based force, we can say, and it heavily criticized her most recent clip for this exact freaky stuff it contains. They claimed, quote, they warned against the devastating consequences of ignoring spiritual laws, going so far as to say it could lead to war. And if you let evil inside, it will bring war and sorrow into your life. and it will be very difficult to get rid of it. It is better to prevent its entry into our own life, as the post read. Regardless, whatever people believe, they must be consistent in it, otherwise you would just have a bunch of trolls just LARPing in the internet with no absolute reason. Also, there is a reason why I don't really chase the mainstream tasovkas this much. I mean, the thing is, if you take a look into the news, or we can say Lraber, you would eventually get a mental breakdown from the dosage of news that you receive on a daily basis. Whether it's local or not, it is what it is. I mean, the world is literally at the brink of World War III too at this point, so... But here's the thing too, nothing ever happens in a global scale, because look, one group condemns another group and that's basically it. Another thing about the cancellation shenanigans regarding Sevdaliza is that some people say that it was experimental, almost like pre-planned in some sort. Armenia has seen time and time again concerts being cancelled. There's Snoop Dogg, Morgenstern 2022, and much more. They claim they secured a minimal investment, and they claim that it was a PR tactic of some sort. Qyasar, what it is, it managed to gather trolls and those who were against. Anyway, now a little bit more about the mainstream tasovkas, and honestly I don't really like it. I mean, there are many people that you can actually classify them as NPCs in the world. Many hear the same music, have the same thoughts, do the same tasovkas and whatnot, and if you indulge into it, you'd get so exhausted you'll eventually quit it whatsoever. This country has seen a lot of things, and some things are sensitive by default. Now I don't care if the concert got cancelled or not. Please, let us all be different and let us all not enhance this mainstream tasovkas or whatnot. Some people actually grind harder than they're supposed to, and they deserve just as much hype. I mean, imagine this, you're working on a new video, you're putting your entire life and energy into it just to see that energy, just to havayi etal. And if you compare this to a viral video, let's say of a girl literally smiling on camera, you would feel like, you would feel insulted in a way. After all, axper, wake up. Let us all respect our crafts and uphold each other fully. After all, this mainstream is too limited too. Just because a girl smiles on a camera and becomes a trend, doesn't mean that it is it. You see, when I was working in a marketing agency not so long ago, many told me, specifically my marketing specialist, she told me that you should follow trends because trends will get you viral or whatnot. But I say this, if trends are created to be followed, why not create your own trends instead? So what I'm saying is, let us all make new trends and frankly turn this dead internet theory into an alive internet theory. Whether you're a new YouTuber, let's say, a music creator, or Qyasar, a designer, or whatever else, let us all give each other a round of applause and help each other out. After all, I think that this needs to be called out because at some point you would need new content to survive. Otherwise, you just have recycled content over and over. Just like chewing food that has been chewed before. Qyasar, sense baner axperes. Hope you liked the video, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the new video. Davайте axper jan.